Everybody, welcome back to the Red Room. Today we have Jimin Who. I think I've heard this song. I've heard it, but I believe I've only seen it in the guise of the dance practice. I don't think I've seen it in the actual video. I think I had been on my hiatus from Redemption, came back. I believe this was after Nick. Was this after Nick passed? I believe this was after Nick passed. So we were coming back to the table, and this was one of the songs that they played for me in the dance practice. I don't believe I've seen the video. So now I want to see the video. So here we are. Let's get into it because I don't want to keep talking. I want to listen. I want to hear some music. Let's go. I do remember it kind of giving me a Spanish reggaeton vibe a little bit. I can't remember. I feel like that's what it was. That's the vibe it was giving me. Okay, that's crazy. Car on fire? Yeah, okay. Spanish guitar, yeah. I like the sound. I think that's what I remember the most. I love this sound. Jimin be killing, bro. I'm biased though, because he is my bias. Okay, so it wasn't reggaeton. It was more like a Justin Timberlake Neptune sound with the guitar in the background. So Jimin singing destroys tornadoes. That's crazy. Could have used him in Twisters. Nice. Okay, any like credits? None? No, we're just gonna hold this. All right, bet. So love the video. Okay, let's have a real conversation. I don't know what the video actually had to do with the song as far as the tornado and everything else. I think it was a cool concept, but I just don't know what it had to do with the actual song. But I do love the song. I don't know why. Initially, I thought in my mind we were doing or that it sounded like a Spanish guitar. Maybe it was the speakers, the system that we had, or maybe it just I don't know. But it felt like it was more reggaeton inspired than actually what it sounds like to me now, which is like I love you, by Justin Timberlake and in the Justified era with like Pharrell, the guitar in the background because Justin Timberlake also plays guitar. Whenever he writes a song, he uses a guitar, so it's also heavily influenced into his music. The piano definitely was killing it. The little runs like throughout the hook, and then he had a little piano solo when he was going, when he was walking the street trying to match up to different people, trying to find a connection. Thought that was fire. Production was top notch. Production for Jimin's work is usually top notch. We haven't even gotten to Set Me Free yet here on this channel, and but those are again more reviews and things like that. There's so much to review because like we're talking, at least from what I have seen, there are years of K-pop videos that I've seen. But I definitely want to give a fresh reaction to it if I feel like a fresh reaction is needed. So there are songs that I've heard before that I didn't like that I like now. And there are songs that I like now that I'm kind of like, I don't know what I was listening to the first time. Maybe it didn't deserve as much praise as I thought it did. I haven't come across that yet, but who knows? Maybe I would. I thought this was really, really good. I thought it was extremely short, which tends to be my complaint with K-pop songs in general as of late. Well, music in general as of late. It seems like they are on this thought process that the consumer's attention span is so low that you have to make songs 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm going to be honest. When I grew up listening to music, 2 minutes and 30 seconds was a goddamn interlude. But now it seems to be the full song, maybe a verse and a half, a bridge, and then an outro. We don't let the music kind of ride out. We just cut it and then keep it moving on to the next one or make a transition. I need like six, okay, maybe not six. I need like maybe 4.5 to 5 minute songs to come back. I need that to come back. So like this would have been great with a second, like 2 long verses. Maybe the first verse redone in a higher octave with background vocals and a bridge or maybe a beat change or something like make the artistic choices on the song. Perfect example. I don't know if you guys have listened to, and it's ironic because I mentioned him in the sound of this song. Justin Timberlake's Future Sex Love Sounds or either of the 2020 albums where every song had a flip side to it, where it was the future sex, then it was the love songs aspect of the song, or it was the 20, then it was the 20 on the flip side of the song. Almost every song had an alternate beat, a beat switch, or just kind of exploring everything within that song that you could possibly squeeze out of it before moving on to the next song. Because most songs you're never going to come back to as an artist. It's not like 10 years from now, Jimin's going to be like, oh man, Set Me Free Part 2. I had an idea that we could have used. Let me go back into the studio. That's never going to happen. So I would rather that the artist get every creative drop of juice out of this song, out of this concept, out of this thought process now, and then move on to the next song. And that might mean the song might be 5 minutes long. That might be cool. Or it might be a beat switch, or he might change his cadence or something. I would rather that. But alas, that's not what the music industry is. And I don't think it's going to be that for a very, very long time. So with that being said, great song. I will definitely try to dive back into more BTS and more of the individual songs because, to be truthfully honest, RM's second album I didn't really get a chance to listen to. Like, don't get me wrong, I've heard it, it was on, but I never got a chance to listen to it. So I wouldn't mind doing that. Hope's albums are pretty good. I like the first one. I love the first one. I like the second one. I like the first half of the second one because it's a little bit more grrr, and then the second one is more, J-Hope-ish. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But I just thought he was going to stick with that aggressiveness. And he kind of backed off of it, but that's cool because, to be truthfully honest, the second half of the album is what I expected, but I was happy to get the first half of the album. If you listen to it, you know what I mean, right? Some August D. I'm surprised I haven't done Deshitai yet. I'm surprised I haven't done Dechita. I'm also surprised I haven't done a couple of the other BTS solos. The V joint, Serendipity is Jimin. So I'm surprised I haven't done that. Oh man, I cannot think of the V joint. I should know it. I listened to it like every day for about maybe 2 months during COVID when we were kind of locked in. It was very, very like smoky and R&B ish, and I was so thinking that that was going to be his lane, and I don't feel like he actually stayed in that lane. I felt like he moved around and did other things that maybe he was pressured to do or not. Who knows? I'm not behind the scenes. I can't speak for him, so I don't. But I would thought he would have done that. JK did exactly what I thought JK was going to do, and the record label did exactly what I thought they were going to do with JK, which is give him a lot of songs, give him the nice up-tempo songs, or maybe that's what he chose. I'm not going to say give him, but I feel like everybody else, RM had a lot of features, so I can't say that. But I felt like JK had way more features than he possibly needed, right? I feel like JK can carry an album by himself. I don't think he needs features from everybody on, that was popping at the time to make the album a great album. I feel like he could have done that on his own. But nevertheless, the label fully backed him and threw a lot of features on his album. I don't know if it helped or hurt him. I just think that he could have done without it. I think he's such a talented artist that he didn't need all the features. But alas, he had it. That's another conversation for another day, another conversation for another video, because maybe when I do a JK video, we'll have that conversation. Or maybe not. Maybe it's not even a conversation that needs to be had, and that's fine too. I do feel like they dropped the ball with my guy Jin. I feel like Jin, him being a vocal powerhouse, probably could have, how I just did a Taemin video. So how like Taemin's ballads are like very strong and almost emotional. I feel like Jin could have done a lot more songs like that, and I don't know if he didn't want to, or if they didn't like push it that way. But I felt like that was a missed opportunity. And well, I can't say missed opportunity because there's always a chance to go back because, you know what I mean? So there's time. But this is what we have for today. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know why the video's frozen like that. It's kind of annoying to me. Let's see if we can fix it. There we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell up top so you know when I drop. Once you jam in, you can't jam out. And until I see you again, please be safe out in the world. I gotta use this hand, and I'm right-handed, so this is a natural hand. But I guess I've always done it with the left hand. But if I don't see you, please be safe out in the world. Peace.